What they do, what it is, this is Orion, aka Brass Balls, coming at y'all with another deep dive tape stash episode. And in the spirit of Valentine's, for the hip-hop lovers out there, I'm deciding to do this Method Man record featuring Mary J. Blige. And this is the I'll Be There For You, You're All I Need remix. Now, 1995 was the year that this was released. And around this time, Method Man was as big as a star as Snoop, Biggie, and Pac. Part of the reason for him being such a star is this track. I mean, he was already buzzing with what he did with Wu-Tang, and Bring the Pain was out, so that gave him some crazy buzz. But when this particular song came out, it propelled him to another level. The ladies were all about this track, and the fellas were all about this track. To this day, dudes is still requesting this song from the DJs to dedicate it to their wives, girlfriends, or side pieces. It is what it is. This track, hands down, is a classic. Razor Sharp remix is an incredible beat. This tape cassette does not have the instrumentals, but if you had this on CD, you got blessed with the instrumentals. And listening to the instrumental of what RZA did is so dope to me. I love all the intricacies in this beat that RZA laid. The Puffy remix is also dope. It's got the slick Rick Mona Lisa drums going on. It's got the Biggie sample at the end that is really fire. Every time I go to a club or a bar, if this song gets played 8 out of 10 times, it's gonna be the Puffy remix. It's just is what it is. But aside from that, I gotta touch on the video. The video was so fire. You know, it had the chase scene. It was like mad cinematic how they did everything. Method Man had the dead eye thing going on. So, you know, there's a lot of iconic moments in the video. The two things that I must touch on in this video is how this video starts off. This girl in this video clearly loves Method Man because this thing starts with him going at his nose. I mean, really getting in there and shit for like a good 3-4 seconds. It's crazy. I gotta give an extra shout out to the wardrobe department of this video because people was looking fly in this, but they got the mother's outfit down to a T. Late 80s, early 90s, La de Casa. That's what I'm talking about right there. My mom had a few of these. And that dresser that you see right there, my sister had a dresser just like that. I'm just saying, as a child growing up, you know, in poverty, I could definitely relate to a lot of the things chosen for this video's landscape. I'm just saying. Oh, Method Man lyrically kills it on this track, and Mary J. Blige and what she does on this as a songstress, she shines vocally, and that's what makes this song so special, so great, and why people fucks with it so much. You know, the original version of this track does not have Mary J. Blige, and you could actually hear it on the Tikal album. And the one thing I'm gonna say about that Tikal album, I love that album through and through. A lot of people shitted on it, but I wish that album would have had the Razor Sharp remix at least. Have that. The fact that it didn't, I kind of felt like it not ruined the album, but definitely would have helped the accolades that Tikal as an album would have received from critics and fans alike. Now, Making Illmatic is a dope podcast where the Questions Hip Hop, Sean of the Questions Hip Hop, and my dude Midas the Beast sit down with a guest and go through an album and explore if narrowing down the track list could potentially make it a classic. And I happened to do an episode with them, and I selected Mr. Clifford Smith, aka Method Man, aka Johnny Blaze, his Tikal 2 Judgment Day. Go check out that episode. It's really dope. Go to the Questions Hip Hop Patreon. You can peep the whole 2 hours because, yo, that was a long album. But anyways, I digress. Let's get back to this tape. You know, I really don't got much to say beyond what I've already done said. I love the cover that they chose for this. It looks like it came straight out of the music video for the album. And I actually remember seeing this poster hung up always in the Wayans Brothers show. They had this poster on their wall. I thought that was dope that they had that, incorporated that onto their set. Yeah, man, that's about it. That wraps it up. Happy Valentine's to all of my peoples out there. I appreciate all of y'all. Go check out the album Bass, Brass and Silver Slugs, available on all digital streaming platforms. And I got an album with my dogs, Money Mowgli, DJ XS, coming out called Death Comes in Trees, March 1st. Stay tuned, keep it locked. Peace.